Hey people, welcome back. I think this is Armory. Yeah, it is. And this group has already started as well. And I think this is the only Scarlet Monastery, got there in the end, that I haven't recorded yet. Looks like our tank is AFK. Don't know if they want to carry on. Rogue sat, so of course the hunter pulled. Gotta love Hellfire on one target. He's just gonna keep doing it. Oh, he's back. Got a level 40 ding from the rogue. Just noticed it said whale bots. Right, let's stand back. Let's use the helmet, why not? How much did it hit for that time? 1.3k. You'll get fireballed. Let's get the staff skill up a little. Smack him about. Oh no. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I wonder if anyone actually has the key. Looks like he does.
Ah, I've been waiting for a real challenge. Fades of light.
Oh, the Warlock's gonna stand there. Come on, mate.
Light, give me strength.
Those are quite nice. 7 intellect to replace 3 stamina. And the helm, which I obviously don't want. I haven't seen the tabard yet. Alright. Fairly easy run. Right. We only need 22.7k experience and we'll be level 40. So we are pretty close. And it's another cathedral run, so it's nice and quick. Nearly there. I think I am going to miss healing a little bit while out questing a shadow, but ultimately the end game is always to be a healer at level 80, so it won't be forever. Oh, did I just run straight into a mob? We've got a strange split in the group for some reason. Yeah, don't know if this dungeon will be enough. Because it is so short, so we're not going to get a huge amount of experience from mobs. Still getting frostbolted. So was it just shy of 10k I think we get for completing the dungeon. So by the looks of it, I think we're just going to make it. Oh wow. Let's go for a big hill there, I think. Right, definitely want to top up on mana there. Nice shoulders.
Infidels. They must be purified.
I'm going to fade here just in case. There's quite a few targets there. She's dying.
Arise, my champion.
At your side, my lady.
There we go, ding 40. If we think about the fact that the ability is like once every half an hour, I get more spirit than I do intellect and a nice chunk of stamina for leveling. I think we'll switch to that. Get rid of that off the bar. New shoulders, which are going to be useless. And I didn't see what that was. More shoulders. Cool. Alright, so got quite a few things to do. Need to respec, go get epic riding, go to the Warson Gulch vendor and the Arathi Basin vendor. So I reckon let's... I don't think I have enough money on this realm for... Oh, I do actually have a fair bit. I'd rather hold on to that for cold weather flying though, to be honest. But let's have a look at Shadow. So it's going to be 100% chance to get double spirit after killing a target and 83% mana regen while casting. And then the second part of the talent is Mind Blast and Shadow Word Death crits will... Oh, and Mind Flay. Increase your total spirit. Or we can go for extra damage. It's kind of tricky because mana's going to be really bad, but 10% damage, I'm probably going to be overkilling quite a lot anyway, so let's go for reduced downtime between pulls. I think that's going to be a bit more important. We might come back to that talent later. Anyway, reduced threat generated and receive base mana when they're dispelled. I mean, that's never going to happen. Increased damage of Shadow Web Pain, increased chance to hit with shadow spells, and reduce the mana cost of shadow spells. Well, that's just good all around. We've got 3% miss. So now it's just 0%. So, yeah, that's quite nice. I think increasing damage overall by 2% rather than just Shadow Web Pain by 3% is going to be a bit more important. Mind Flay, absolutely, no question. Reduce the cooldown of Mind Blast. While in Shadow form, Mind Blast also is going to have up to 100% chance to reduce all healing done to the target. So, what is the Mind Blast? 8 seconds, and Mind Flay is a 3-second channel? Yeah. So getting it down to 6 seconds would be cool. But, just so that it sort of fits the rotation. But, so reduce the cooldown of Psychic Scream, which is going to lead into Silence. Just not going to need that. That's a lot more PvP. So let's go for this damage, and we'll get some extra damage on Shadow Web Pain as well. Decrease cooldown of Fade and Shadow Fiend by 1 minute. That's really nice, but we're not going to get Shadow Fiend until quite a lot later, I think. Increase the range of your offensive. I mean, that's PvP. Doesn't really matter. You just step a couple of yards closer to the target in PvE. It's not like they're going to run away and you're going to need that range. And increase shadow damage. Your shadow damage spells have a 33% chance to increase the shadow damage you deal by 2%. Stacks up, and that's quite nice. We should chuck 3 points in that and then go back to improve Shadow Web Pain. So I reckon we can work towards reducing the cooldown of Mind Blast a little bit. Vampiric Embrace, which is really nice. It's just 15% of your shadow damage heals yourself, and then 3% for the party. So that's a really nice buff. I think I'm going to get these on the bar before I forget. And we've got Mind Flay. I'm going to make a macro for Mind Flay, because it's really annoying that you can't span it, and every time you click it, it just refreshes. So, yeah, that's Mind Flay. And Vampiric Embrace. Increase the healing you receive. I don't think I'm desperately going to need healing from that. It's nice to top up, but I don't know. We'll come back to that, see what else there is. Reduce the mana cost of your Mind Blast and Mind Flay. That's just going to reduce downtime between fights, which will be nice. And then, sure, we'll get a little bit of extra healing. Increase crit strike chance of your Mind Blast, Mind Flay by 4%. Increase the periodic critical strike chance of your Vampiric Touch, Devouring Plague, and Shadow Web Pain. That's quite nice. Increase the periodic damage done by Devouring Plague, and when you cast Devouring Plague, you instantly deal damage equal to 10%. That is also very nice. So we're going to go for both of these, and then get Shadow Form. And that is it. So, get a bunch of abilities. Divine Spirit. There's going to be some new ranks, likely, that I'll need to learn. Inner Fire. Shackle Undead, which is there. Oh, I've realised Shadow Form gives you a new stance, doesn't it? Greater Heal. There we go. So that's... Let's get Healbot anyway. So I think it was shift right click has gone back to lesser heal. Oh, hold on. Is it going to all be different lesser heal renew? Yeah, okay. So we'll just change that when I switch spec, because I think it changes depending on, like, healbot settings will change depending on your spec, which is why it's changed. I think that's how it works. So we'll leave that for later, but I'll be switching heal over with greater heal. Yeah, it's big heal. Big heal. Prayer of Healing, Mind Flay rank 2, and Mind Blast. So we'll get all of those sorted. But I've probably got some more ranks. Yeah, and that's it. Just one more Mind Flay rank. Cool. So let's get bars sorted. I think I typically have that on Shift R. So there's kind of like a standard setup that I have with my spells. I have played Shadow Priest before at level 80, just not much. So Mind Blast will be there. Mind Flay, which I'm going to make a macro for so we can spam it, that'll be there. Psychic Scream goes there. Let's just make sure that I've got everything that's important, the important part. So, can't cast Holy Spells, but you can cast Discipline spells. So, we'll chuck that there for now. Mana Burn, don't know how often I'll be using that. And then of course Shield. That's pretty much the important abilities. I am going to chuck Flash Heal out just in case, you know, I'm in a bit of an oh shit moment. Let's go and get Epic Riding, and also we'll get this macro sorted off screen. Alright, we've arrived. Straight into 100%. This mount looks really good with the shadow form as well. The way you get the flames coming off the hooves. But yeah. So, as we're in Darnassus, we're quite close to the Warson Gulch vendor, so I'm going to run over to that now. Should be a lot quicker as well, now that we've got the 100% mount. Right, so I thought I'd record now, as we're about to approach this little hut down here. So, you can take this little path off of this road, so you're running past the river, and then go right straight away. And then, if you essentially just carry on running here, go past that hut, then you will find the vendor right here. Right, I guess we're probably not going to be doing that. I'll hold on to that for now. And here is the vendor. So, what we want to look for, we've got Trinket, I don't really want that. Spell Pen by 20? It's not bad, it's not bad. But we've got this level 38 cape here, which is just extra spirit, stamina and spell power on top of what we've already got. Level 38 ring. So we're either going to lose 7 intellect and spirit and gain a bunch of spell power, or MP5, or I think it's probably going to be better just to swap it out with the level 28 Lawkeeper's ring. So we'll get that. That is not helpful, that is not helpful. Also have the staff, which is not helpful. Daggers. Fairly cool looking tabard. Oh, we can actually get epic braces. Might as well. It's only 500 on her. So there we go, first epic at level 40. And then we'll get another one at level 50. But yeah, so that is the upgrades. So we'll chuck that on, replace that with the old Lawkeeper's Ring, and put on a first epic. So I'm not going to be able to vendor that, so we need to just delete that, but we can vendor that. I don't need to clear my bags. But anyway, before we head over to the Arathi base and vendor, I'm just going to show you this macro for Mind Flay. So it's show tooltip Mind Flay. You don't have to do that, but it just makes sense to have that there. And then cast no channeling Mind Flay. So what that means is when I'm Mind Flaying a target, I can spam it, and look, it's not cancelling. It's just going to keep going until it finishes its cast, and then it'll use another Mind Flay once that's run out, which is really helpful. You're not having to wait for it to get to the end. You're not clicking it, 0.1 of a second too early, so you then lose that last tick. You're not wasting time by leaving it too late and then leaving a gap in between. So yeah, it's a really nice macro if you're using Mind Flay. But anyway, let's head over to the Arathi base and vendor. Right, we have landed at the vendor. So we have got the level 38 trinket, which obviously not going to get. So, level 38 waste, which is just an upgrade from what we've already got. Oh, I have run out of mana. Honor. So, just have to get an extra 2k. There we go, sorted. Same amount of honor as the level 28 waste, which is interesting. But yeah, 1 extra intellect and 3 extra spell power. Level 38 boots. 7 spell power or 4 intellect and 7 spirit. And run speed. I think I'm going to keep what I've got, which means that is it in terms of upgrades. It's just the waste.
See you later.
Which means I can drop this level 28 waste. And we are all set. Yeah, I was going to see if there was a critter hanging about. Let's just go and test the damage. Let's do this raptor here. Cool, Mind Blast 460. Yeah. Alright, damage isn't bad. I mean, it's not really a fair test on a level 31, but yeah, numbers are looking okay. What we're going to need to do, I'm going to try and level some skinning, I think. Just get that sorted, as we're at 58 out of 75.
How are you?
So we'll need to go back to Ironforge, get skinning, and then start running around
See you around.
killing, what is it? So it's level 15 or below. Yeah, get that sorted. It's going to be quite important to get a bit of gold, especially as level 40. That's when the skinning starts to really, you're getting sort of 10 to 20 gold per stack of leather. So yeah, I'm going to do that before the next episode, and then the next one will be questing as Shadow. I think I'm not too sure where I'll go first actually. There's quite a lot of quests here, so we might just run around and get these greens and yellows sorted. That'll be really nice, quick and easy quests. Eventually I'll want to head over to Gadgetzan and get all of these. Maybe then try and do a Zolfarok. We'll see. Desolus, we've got quite a few quests. They are green though. And then I think is Feralus the other alternative. Not quite the right level. I guess we've got Badlands as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'll make a decision and I guess you'll find out in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then please let me know and I'll see you guys in the next video.